Hello and welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. Today on Fancy Fold Friday, I thought I would show you how to make this lovely corner fold card. I've started off by grabbing what is I think supposed to be a flower stamp from the Number of Years stamp set, and I'm just stamping this in Marina Mist. Can't put my teeth back in Marina Mist ink all over a piece of Marina Mist card that I have formed into a card base already. The trick to this card is, for me, is my Stampin Trimmer. And I have made this card before, and I did make this card in a workshop last year, but I thought I would make it and dedicate a separate video to it. So you need to insert your card base into your trimmer so the long side is at the top. It should already be scored at 10.5, and then you need to insert it at 13 centimetres and cut from 2 to 8. So on our Stampin' Trimmer there are measurements on that cutting arm, so you need to start the cutting blade at 2 and take it down to 8, and then turn the cardstock, insert the cardstock at 8 centimetres and cut from 2 to 8 again. I hope that makes sense. If you've got a Stampin' Trimmer in front of you, I'm sure it will. So that is it. That is all the cutting that you need for this card. And you'll be looking at this card going, well, that doesn't look like it's supposed to look in the end, but it will, I promise. So what we do now is we're going to take this and we're going to fold that piece back over to create our corner fold. Just like that. Super simple, really, really easy. And just make sure that it's well burnished with a bone folder. It probably will stick up a little bit, but that's the joy of this card. So once it's all burnished, I'm going to take that same stamp and that Marina Mist ink again and just make sure that this bit of the card is covered with that same spotted design. I have seen people do this card and run it through the an embossing folder, and that looks really, really pretty. So you have like an embossed design on the card as well. But I thought I'd go for stamping today, something a little bit different. I've got two other pieces of cardstock here. I've got a piece of Melon Mambo that measures 5 by 5.5 by 5.5, and a piece of Whisper White that measures 5 by 5. This is a piece of scrap Whisper White, and I've got the Number of Years stamp set here, and I'm going to stamp 60. I've just picked a random number out of my head for this, just because I wanted numbers on the card. But you can obviously use any numbers you like. And I'm going to stamp in Melon Mambo ink, I can't say that today at all, onto my piece of Whisper White. And I'm going to leave a gap so that I can die cut them out. These stamps are designed to look like you've watercoloured them, so they are a bit blotchy, they are a bit splotchy, but that's how they're supposed to be. They are absolutely stunning. I have done videos previously where I've done these in a kind of two-tone effect, but I just thought I'd go for one colour today. So I've also got the birthday and the happy birthday sentiment, and happy and birthday are separate in this stamp set, but they actually line up really, really easily. And I thought about doing something and it didn't work out, so I've had to stamp the happy again separately, because I wanted them to fit into that banner, but they don't. So I've got my Marina Mist back out again, and I'm going to stamp birthday separately, so that I can die cut that and cut the happy out just with a pair of scissors. So I've also got Pool Party. These colours I have taken inspiration today from my blog colours, which are Pool Party, Marina Mist and Melon Mambo, and so I thought I would make a card to match. So I've die cut those pieces out there, and I'm going to just do a bit of final assembly. So this is how my card, I kind of plan my card out. I quite often do this. I'll put all the elements together before I stick anything down, just to make sure everything fits together. and I like that. I think that works really well. So I've got my snail adhesive and I'm going to pop my Melon Mambo piece on first. Quite often I will stick everything on and then adhere it to the card last, but with this card I thought, oh, I'm mixing it up today. And then I've got my piece of Whisper White, not stamped on this at all, it's just completely plain. And then I am going to grab some Tombow to stick my numbers on, just to give myself a little bit of wiggle room to make sure they're straight. I quite often go for Tombow for kind of things that need to be exactly placed, because you've got that wiggle room. With snail, it's stuck and that's it. Once you've stuck it down, you've stuck it down. But with Tombow, you've got a bit of wiggle room there, so you can move things about just a little bit. And I will often hold something down for a couple of seconds just to make sure that Tombow adheres and sticks together. I really hope you've enjoyed making this card along with me today. I really love this card. I've now got to find somebody, probably a lady, who's about to turn 60 to give this card to. I don't think that I can wait to give it till November when a certain lovely lady in my family turns 60. And I think she might kill me for saying that on video, but she won't know because I know she doesn't watch my YouTube videos, so that's okay. So thank you ever so much for watching. As always, all the measurements and product links are available in the down bar below. Go over and check out my blog, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you again next time for another Fancy Fold Friday. Or if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, check out Make It Monday, coming on Monday. Thank you ever so much for watching. Bye for now.